Good afternoon, everyone. So I think I am audible. So if I'm audible, can someone raise hands? Um, so uh, yeah, so that's good. Let me start the session. Mama පටන් ගන්න මම පුළුවන් තරම් භාෂා දෙකෙන්ම කරන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා. So I'll start the session. So this is basically to give you sort of awareness about YCS computer scientist program. මේකෙන් අදහස් කරන්නේ අපි කොහොම හරි හොඳ awareness එකක් දෙන්න YCS program එක ගැන. So මම ගැන පොඩි introduction එකක් කරන්නම්. මම කාලෙන් ගිහලා ගෙදර resident FITIS software chapter එකේ. So without taking much time, so I will quickly brief you what is this and what is this session for. මම පුළුවන් තරම් ඉක්මනට ඔයාලට කියන්න මේ session එක ඇයි ඔයාලට තියන්නේ කියලා. Titra, next slide please. So basically this awareness program is for young computer scientists program which is happening on this year for the 24th time. So make organize කරන්නේ Federation of IT Industry Sri Lanka, ඒ වගේම Ministry of Education, කොළඹ විශ්වවිද්‍යාලය තුනම එකතුව. එතකොට ඒකේ අරමුණ ජාතික මට්ටමක national level එකේ මේ YCS කියන program එකට support කරන collaborative අනිත් ආයතන ටික තමයි මම ඔය සඳහන් කරේ. So මේ session එකට ගුරුවරු දරුවෝ ඒ කියන්නේ පාසල් දරුවෝ ඒ වගේම Ministry of Education එකේ representative ලා ඒ වගේම FITIS එකේ representative ලා මේ හැමෝම සහභාගී වෙනවා මේ session එකට. ඒ කට්ටිය සමහර කට්ටිය resource person ලා විදිහට අද ඔයාලට කතා කරනවා. ඒ වගේම මම කිව්වා වගේ target audience එක IT lecturers ලා ඒ වගේ හැමෝම සඳහන් කරන්න පුළුවන්. So මේකේ එකම අරමුණ මේ YCS program එකට හරියට apply කරන්නේ කොහොමද? මොනවද අපි judge කරන්න හරියට පාවිච්චි කරන criteria එක මොනවද? කොහොමද application එක හරියට submit කරන්නේ? ඔය වගේ දේවල් තමයි කතා කරන්නේ. So ඊට අමතරව ඔයාලට මේ program එකෙන් අපි අවස්ථාව සලසලා දෙනවා. We are giving you a sort of opportunity to apply for international level award sessions like මම කිව්වොත් උදාහරණයක් විදිහට කිව්වොත් APICTA කියන international level එකේ තියෙන so somebody raise your hand like okay, let me continue. APICTA තරංගයට සහභාගී වෙන්න අවස්ථාවක් මේකෙන් සැලසෙනවා. මේකෙන් select වෙන, ඒ කියන්නේ මේ national level program එකෙන් select වෙන කට්ටියව අපි APICTA යවන්න select කරනවා සහ ඒක කරන්නේ FITIS කියන ආයතනය, right? I'm not going to talk to you more like this thing like so I'll hand over the to continue the session to Fairuz. He's the past president of FITIS software chapter, and so he will try to continue this session with 3 languages. So Fairuz, over to you to continue the session. Thank you.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Is there any presentation, Titra?
Fairuz, presentation is visible. You may go ahead.
I can't see the presentation. All right. Okay, sure. All right. Thank you very much for joining. Nandri, vanakkam ellarkum. நாங்கள் இந்த YCS காம்படிஷனை நாங்கள் 24வது வருஷமாக நாங்கள் செஞ்சு கொண்டிருக்கிறோம். இதில் உங்களுக்கு தெரியும், நாங்கள் இது கொலம்பு யூனிவர்சிட்டி UCSC ஜட்ஜிங் செய்கிறாங்க. இது மினிஸ்ட்ரி ஆஃப் எஜுகேஷனால் அப்ளிகேஷன் கால் பண்ணப்பட்டு அவங்களோட ஒரு ரெக்கக்னைஸ் நேஷனல் லெவல் ரெக்கக்னைஸ் ப்ரோக்ராமாக தான் இந்த காம்படிஷன் நடைபெறுகிறது. மற்றது இதில் செலக்ட் பண்ணப்படுற வினர்ஸ் வந்து அபிக்டா அண்ட் ஏசியா பசிபிக் ஐசிடி அலையன்ஸ் அவார்டுக்கு நாமினேட் பண்ணப்படுறாங்க. இதில் ஏஜ் கேட்டகரியில் 2 கேட்டகரி இருக்குது. அதாவது ஜூனியர் சீனியர்னு சொல்லி 2 கேட்டகரி இருக்குது. அதே மாதிரி ப்ரைவேட் ஸ்கூல், அதாவது கவர்மெண்ட் ஸ்கூல், அடுத்து இன்டர்நேஷ்னல் ஸ்கூல்னு சொல்லி இன்னும் 2 கேட்டகரி இருக்குது. அதில் அந்த ஸ்கூல் கேட்டகரி எல்லாத்தையும் உங்களுக்கு அடுத்த ப்ரெசன்டேஷனில் உங்களுக்கு வழங்கப்படுத்துவாங்க. கூடுதலாக இங்கிலீஷில் தான் சொல்லப்படப்படும். அப்போ ப்ரைவேட் ஸ்கூல், த கவர்மெண்ட் ஸ்கூல் அண்ட் இன்டர்நேஷ்னல் ஸ்கூல், இந்த 2 கேட்டகரியிலையும் நாங்கள் 2 விதமாக செலெக்ஷனை செய்வோம். செஞ்சு அதில் 2லையும் லோக்கல் காம்படிஷனில் நாங்கள் வினர்ஸ் அனௌன்ஸ் பண்ணுவோம். மற்றது அபிக்டாவுக்கு போகிற நேரத்தில் அபிக்டா கேட்டகரிக்கு ஏற்ற மாதிரி அதில் இருந்து நாங்கள் டோட்டல், அதாவது ஜூனியர் சீனியர் 2 கேட்டகரிகளையும் நாங்கள் 3 பேரை நாங்கள் செலக்ட் பண்ணுவோம். அதான் மேக்ஸிமம் எங்களுக்கு அனுப்பக்கூடிய நம்பர் ஆஃப் ஹெட் கவுண்ட். இதில் என்ன அடிப்படையில் நாங்கள் செலக்ட் பண்ணுறோம், அதுக்குரிய க்ரைட்டீரியாஸ் என்ன, நீங்கள் அப்ளிகேஷன் இப்போ எல்லோரும் ஃபில் பண்ணி அப்ளை பண்ணியிருக்குறீங்க. இப்போ நெக்ஸ்ட் ஸ்டெப் வந்து, இப்போ நீங்கள் உங்களோட செஞ்ச ப்ரோக்ராம், நீங்கள் செஞ்ச ப்ரொஜெக்டை நீங்கள் அப்லோட் பண்ணணும். அப்லோட் பண்ணினதுக்கு பிறகு அந்த ஃபைல்ஸ் எல்லாம் வந்து UCSCயால் இவாலுவேட் பண்ணப்படும், நீங்கள் சப்மிட் பண்ண ஃபைல்ஸ். அதுக்கு பிறகு அந்த இவாலுவேஷனை வச்சுக்கொண்டு அவங்க ஷார்ட் லிஸ்ட் பண்ணின அவங்கள வந்து ஃபேஸ் டு ஃபேஸ் இன்டர்வியூ கூப்பிடுவாங்க. அது நாங்கள் உங்களுக்கு தெரியப்படுத்துவோம். UCSC வந்து எங்களுக்குள்ளால மினிஸ்ட்ரி ஆஃப் எஜுகேஷனுக்குள்ளால அதை தெரியப்படுத்துவாங்க. அதற்கு பிறகு நீங்கள் நேரடியாக ஃபேஸ் டு ஃபேஸ் உங்களோட ப்ரெசன்டேஷனை, உங்களோட டெமோவை செஞ்சு காட்டணும். அந்த நீங்கள் செய்கிற நேரத்தில் உங்கள் என்ன சப்மிட் பண்ணீங்களோ அதைத்தான் இவாலுவேட் பண்ணுவாங்க UCSCயால். நீங்கள் ப்ரெசன்டேஷன், உங்களோட டெமோ செய்கிற நேரத்தில் நீங்கள் எப்படி ப்ரெசென்ட் பண்ணீங்களோ அதுதான் ஃபைனல் இவாலுவேஷனுக்கு கருதப்படும். வேறு நீங்கள் பெரிய விஷயம் செஞ்சுருக்கலாம், பட் அதை உங்களுக்கு அதை ப்ரெசென்ட் பண்ணலாம் போயிருக்கலாம். ஸோ அப்படியெல்லாம் நாங்கள் வந்து கெஸ் பண்ணி எல்லாம் மார்க்ஸ் கொடுக்க இயலாது, கெஸ் பண்ணி எல்லாம் செலவு செய்ய இயலாது. ஆகவே உங்களுக்கு கிடைக்கிற ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டியை நல்ல வடிவ தெளிவாக பாவிச்சு கொள்ளுங்க. ஸோ அதை வச்சு கொண்டு தான் அவங்களால ஜட்ஜ் பண்ணி அதுக்குரிய வினர்ஸ் யாருன்றதை செலக்ட் பண்ணக்கூடிய ஆட்கள் செலக்ட் பண்ணப்படுவாங்க. ஃபைனல் செலெக்ஷன்றது வந்து UCSCயால் தான் செய்யப்படும். அந்த UCSCயால் செய்கிறது எப்படின்னு சொன்னால், நீங்கள் A-level கேம்பஸ் கட் ஆஃப் மார்க்ஸ் எப்படி கேம்பஸுக்கு பிள்ளைகள் என்டர் பண்ணுறதெல்லாம் எவ்வளோ தூரம் நுணுக்கமாக அப்படின்னு சொல்லி உங்களுக்கு தெரியும், கேள்விப்பட்டிருப்பீங்க. உங்களோட வீட்டில் உங்களோட 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 அண்ணா அக்காமார் அல்லது உங்களோட ரிலேட்டிவ்ஸ் எல்லாம் அதை ஃபேஸ் பண்ணியிருப்பாங்க. கிட்டத்தட்ட அதுக்கு சமனான ஈக்குவலான முறையில் தான் இந்த செலெக்ஷன் எல்லாம் நடைபெறுகின்றது. எந்த ஒரு பாகுபாடும், எந்த ஒரு எக்ஸ்கியூஸும் கொடுக்கப்பட மாட்டாது. நீங்கள் எதை சப்மிட் பண்ணீங்களோ, நீங்கள் எதை செஞ்சீங்களோ அதுக்குரிய மார்க்ஸ், அதுக்குரிய ரிசல்ட்ஸ் கிடைக்கும். அதுக்கு பிறகு அதில் எந்த ஒரு இன்ஃப்ளூயன்ஸையும் பாவிச்சு, யாருக்குள்ளாலையும் கதைச்சு எதுவுமே அங்கே யார கதையும் விடப்படாது. அவங்க கம்ப்ளீட்லி இண்டிபெண்ட்டாக தான் அவங்களோட ஜட்ஜிங்கை செய்வாங்க. அதுக்குள்ள மினிஸ்ட்ரியாலையும் கதைக்க இயலாது, FITISஆலையும் கதைக்க இயலாது. ஸோ இதுகளை கொஞ்சம் ஞாபகத்தில் வச்சுக்கொண்டு நீங்கள் உங்களோட முயற்சியை, தெளிவான முயற்சி எடுங்க. உங்களுக்கு அதுக்குரிய ரிசல்ட்ஸ் வெற்றி கிடைக்கும். I'll just brief in English also, just to cover the context that I have done it in Tamil. This is, we are conducting, as Kalinga mentioned, the 24th year. We have 2 categories, senior and junior categories, and in the next presentation they will tell you what is the limit and age and all that will be clearly defined. And then there are different categories of application that you can apply, which you already done it. Now it's time for you to upload the projects that you have done it, and then those projects will be passed to the UCSC, through Ministry of Education, and UCSC will evaluate the project based on what you have submitted. That means the files they have been asked to upload your project files. So based on the instruction you are giving, based on the files that you have uploaded, based on that only they are going to shortlist. Only those who shortlisted will be called for a face-to-face interview or presentation demo. During that, whatever you are presenting, only that will be considered. You may have good idea, good products, but still if you're unable to showcase, they won't be able to give you the marks. So make sure you listen to the instructions carefully, and only the people those who pay attention should be able to make it right. It's not a rocket science. It's not a difficult one. Just focus on what Mr. Kalinga, Rikas, and then the lecturers from UCSC, and of course the Ministry of Education. They will give you a proper guide, and then you just follow that. And there are enough materials available on the website ycs.lk. There are social media pages like Facebook, and then LinkedIn, and then the Instagram and the YouTube. We have uploaded so many awareness videos. We have been doing this virtual awareness for last 5-6 years. So you should be able to go ahead and look at those instructions. So mostly it remains same. There is no major difference with compared to, but of course we are keep on adding the categories. We are keep on improving the categories. We are keep on improving the assessment criteria, because we want to align with the international competition, not only APIC, Asia Pacific ICT Alliance, but also we are aligning with various other international award ceremony. So without taking much of a time, I'll give it back to Kalinga and Rikas to continue with the rest of the proceeding. And if anything required, I'll step in and explain in Tamil. So, மேலதிக நேரத்தை எடுக்காமலுக்கு நான் காலிங்க மற்றும் ரிகாஸ்ட் நான் திரும்பவும் ஒப்படைக்கிறேன். ஏதாவது விசேஷமாக சொல்ல வேண்டியது தேவை இருந்தேன்னு சொன்னால் நான் வந்து தமிழில் விளங்கப்படுத்துகிறேன். உங்களுக்கு டவுட்ஸ் எதுவும் இருந்துன்னு சொன்னால் நீங்கள் சேட்டில் போடுங்க, இல்லாட்டி ஹேண்ட் ரைஸ் பண்ணுங்கள். நாங்கள் Q&Aக்குன்னு சொல்லி டைம் ஒதுக்குவோம். அந்த நேரத்தில் மட்டும்தான் நாங்கள் Q&Aக்குரிய சான்ஸை தருவோம். அதுக்கு இடையில் நாங்கள் எடுத்துக்கொண்டா எங்களுடைய ஃப்ளோவை கொண்டு போகும். If you have any doubts, clarifications, please put it on chat or raise your hand. We will answer to those questions. We will allow you to ask questions only during the Q&A session until such time we complete our proceeding. Over to you, Rikas and Kalinga.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm very happy to welcome you to this year's National ICT competition. This is a special event that we organize every year together with FITIS and with the help of University of Colombo School of Computing. And I'm very proud of to say that this is the 16th time we are conducting this competition with FITIS. Actually, the judging process will be done by experts from UCSC. They will explain the judging rules clearly. Today we focus only that part, I think. So this is not only a competition, but also a great chance for you to show your talents, learn new things. And then after the competition, we will have a award ceremony. Winners will get a certificate and medals. And this is this is a national competition. It is important as other competition like arts competition, sports competition. Likewise, one of the most existing part of the is that some of best students may get the chance to represent APIC international event. In the past, our students have go there and won prize and made our country proud. So I encourage all of you to submit creative and high quality IT products and show your talents. And other than, please upload your products before deadline. If you have any clarification, please contact FITIS or Ministry of Education. And With that, I will finish my speech, and I hope many of you will join the competition and give your very best product. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Sandamali. So my name is Rikaz Oin. I represent the FITIS chapter. I will use both Sinhala as well as English in order to help you all to understand what are the requirements, what are the conditions, and so on. Next. So this is the 24th time we are conducting this competition. We are targeting the young talents to become computer scientists. ඕගොල්ලන් වගේ ලාබාල talents අපි ඉදිරියට ගේන්න තමයි මේ competition එකෙන් බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ. මේ competition එක ඇත්තටම කලින් අවස්ථාවලදී අපි hybrid mode එකේ කරත් මේ අවස්ථාවේදී අපි physical mode එක කියන්නේ ඔයගොල්ලන් University of Colombo computer UCSC එකට පැමිණලා තමයි මේ presentation එක කරන්න වෙන්නේ. So we are targeting the school students, the children from different age categories, of course, 2 categories, and we are encouraging them to develop their talents because it's not only after school or after in university ages we should plan ICT. We should plan your innovation from the school level. ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ හැකියාවන් දක්ෂතාවයන් අපිට ඔපනං වල ඕගොල්ලන් global international level එකට ඕගොල්ලන්ව ගෙනියන්න හදන path එකක් තමයි අතරම මේක ඇවිල්ලා it's a ladder for you to get into the next level in your career and your future ambitions. So we are planning to produce about 20,000 IT graduates by 2030. But we also have planning to have the top talents, creative, the innovators, the entrepreneurs within this. Make competition එකේ බලාපොරොත්තුව විවසාකයන් තමන්ගේම කම්පැනියක් තමන්ගේම ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එකක් බිල්ඩ් කරලා තමන්ගේ හැකියාවන් මත ඉස්සරහට යාම අපි ඉදිරියට ගෙනියන්න තමයි මේකේ බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ. ඕගොල්ලන් මේ කම්පිටිෂන් එකට සම්බන්ධ වීමෙන් ඕගොල්ලන්ට දැනුම ලැබෙනවා, ස්පොන්සර්ෂිප් හම්බ වෙනවා. ඒ වගේම ඕගොල්ලන් සමග අපි අත්වැල් බැඳගෙන ඉදිරියට මේක ගෙනියන්න තමයි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ. කියන්නේ when you participate in this competition, when you are shortlisted and when you are recognized, we will not let you go just like that. So we will take you to the next level like APICTA and from to the world computer challenges, the other competitions, and after you get into the university also, we will make sure that you are guided, you are mentored, and you are properly taken care of from the university, recognize your talent, and go to the next achievement. Also, if you are selected after your graduation, after your university level of education, you have been selected to say you are selected to a company in Sri Lanka or wherever, we will try to help you to influence or to recommend that company, your employer, that you are such a good talent, you are a talented person, innovator. So to recognize in that way and take your product, your solution to the next level. So along with that, this solution is sorry. So this award and this whole competition is the Ministry of Education is getting involved. The ESOFT is sponsoring for this event, and along with the FITIS, this is recognized as the Young Computers Scientist, which is backed by the Ministry of Education and the University of Colombo School of Computing to help you all to achieve your best efforts. So along with this, you will be placed scholarships award from the universities. You will be recognized from the universities. You will be given opportunities to work as interns or in recognized companies or in the multinational companies. In the past, also there's many participants. They have achieved. They have been entrepreneurs in the industry, and they have gone to good universities plus good multinational companies to work. You will be also exhibit your products and solutions at the Infotel exhibition. That is also part of FITIS, which is happening in November. So once, if you are selected and shortlisted, you get the opportunity to present in the Infotel exhibition. So that is also a place where you can showcase your talents, and you can get more attention in the IT industry. Plus, you will also be covered with a wide range of media coverage in all the newspapers, in all the mass medias. This event will be showcased, and you will also have a good, coverage and recognition and a popularity with your talent. ඒ වගේම මේකෙන් දිනන කට්ටිය මේකෙන් දිනන ස්ටුඩන්ට්ස්ලා අපි ඇපික්ටා ඒ කියන්නේ දකුණු ආසියාවට රටවල් වලින් සම්බන්ධ වෙච්ච තව අවෝඩ් කම්පිටිෂන් එකකට අපි ඒගොල්ලන්ව ඉදිරිපත් කරනවා. ඒ ඉදිරිපත් කරන්නේ University of Colombo Computer YCSEකින් select කරපු ළමයි තමයි ඒකට shortlist කරපු ළමයි තමයි ඒකට අපි nominate කරලා තෝරගන්නේ. එතකොට මේ තෝරා ගැනීම ඔක්කොටම ඔයගොල්ලන් you have to be ready in the first place in when you are doing your presentations, when you are presenting doing your video footage, which will give some good impressions to the judges, where you can be recognized to give some values for what you have done. So in the APICTA awards, all these countries like Australia, Bangladesh, Brunei, and so on, all the countries which are listed, they will also come lot of competitors like you all will also participate in these award. And the last year also we sent a couple of winners, and they have also got awards there, as well as in some world competitions as well. So during 2022, we had about 550 participants for the YCS, and we have placed 19 awards, 73 merits, and we have got 6 nominees. And finally, we have got 1 winner in the APICTA 2022 awards. So මේ වගේ 2022 පාටිසිපේට් වෙච්ච කට්ටිය ඒගොල්ලන් මෙරිට් අවෝඩ්ස් ගත්තා. ඒ වගේම YCS awards 19ක් ගත්තා. ඒකෙන් අපි සිලෙක්ට් කරලා APICTA වලට 6 දෙනෙක් නොමිනේට් කරා. APICTA awards winners ලා අපිට කම්පිටිෂන් එකකින් එක්කෙනෙක් වින් කරා 2022. මේක අපි අවුරුදු ගාණක් තිස්සේ කරන් එන කම්පිටිෂන් එකක්. අපි YCS awards වලට අමතරව APICTA එකටත් ඔයගොල්ලන්ව නොමිනේට් කරනවා. 2023 1620 දෙනෙක් ඔයගොල්ලන් වගේම පාටිසිපේට් කරා. ඒකෙන් awards 9ක් සහ merits 12ක් ගත්තා. APICTA වලට අපි 4 දෙනෙක් නොමිනේට් කරා, දෙන්නෙක් ජයග්‍රහණය ලබා ගත්තා. ඒ 2023 ගිය අවුරුද්දේ 2024 650 දෙනෙක් පාටිසිපේට් කරා. awards 7ක් ලබා ගත්තා, merits 9ක් ලබා ගත්තා. ඒකෙන් අපි 4 දෙනෙක් පාටිසිපේට් කරා. ඒකෙන් 3 දෙනෙක් දෙන්නා. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි ඒක ලොකු achievement එකක්. අපේ ජජස්ලාගේ හරි ජජ්මන්ට් එකක්. මේ කියන්නේ 4 දෙනෙක්ගෙන් 3 දෙනෙක් දිනනවා කියලා කියන්නේ ඒක ලේසි පහසු වැඩක් නෙවෙයි. ඒ වගේම මේ තමයි පහුගිය අවුරුද්දේ පාටිසිපේට් වෙච්ච කට්ටිය APICTA වලට. ඒකෙන් ඔයගලන්ට පේනවා ඇති රත්නපුරෙන් සහ කොළඹ දිස්ත්‍රික්කයෙන් දෙන්නෙක්. අපේ වුණාට YCS එකෙන් තව දරුවෙක් ජයග්‍රහණය කරා. බට් එයා අනුරාධපුර ළමෙක්. බට් එයාට APICTA වලදී ජයග්‍රහණයක් ලබා ගන්න බැරි වුණා. බට් අපි සුබපතනවා ඒ හැමෝටම. ඒ හැමෝමත් එක්කම අපි සම්බන්ධ වෙනවා. ඉදිරියටත් අපි එයාලත් එක්ක සම්බන්ධ වෙලා එයාලව ගයිඩ් කරලා අපි ඉදිරියට ගෙන යනවා වගේම ඕගොල්ලන්වත් we are also asking you all to get involved with us, get our mentorship. අපි සමග සම්බන්ධ වෙලා ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ skills develop කරගෙන ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ communications කොහොමද ඕගොල්ලන් present කරන්නේ, කොහොමද ඕගොල්ලන් එයාලත් එක්ක සම්බන්ධ වෙන්නේ, ඒ ඔක්කොම අපි guidance ලබා දෙනවා. ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ ඔය submission එකෙන් පස්සේ ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ judging කියන්නේ ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ presentations කරන අතරතුර ඕගොල්ලන් හරියට presentations කරාම අපි ඊළඟ level එකට යනකොට අපි ඕගොල්ලන්ව guide කරනවා. ඕගොල්ලන් කොහොමද ඉස්සරහට කරන්න ඕන presentations, කොහොමද ඕගොල්ලන් මේ ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ product එක කොහොමද improve කරගන්නේ, solution එක කොහොමද improve කරගන්නේ කියන කාරණා අපි ඕගොල්ලන් එක්ක සම්බන්ධ වෙලා ඉදිරියට ගෙනියන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා. ඉදිරියට මම හිතන්නේ යුනිවර්සිටි කොළඹ යුනිවර්සිටි එකකින් ඩොක්ටර්ස්ලා ඔයගලන්ට ඇඩ්වයිස් කරાવી කොහොමද ඔයගලන්ගේ සබ්මිෂන් එක කරන්නේ, මොනවද ඔයගලන් කරන්න ඕන දේවල්, ඔයගලන්ගේ ෆයිල් කොහොමද අප්ලෝඩ් කරන්නේ, කොහොමද ප්‍රසන්ට් කරන්නේ කියන එක එතුමාලා ඔයගලන්ට තොරතුරු ලබා දෙවි. ඊට අමතරව මේකේ කොහොමද පාටිසිපේට් වෙන්නේ, what are the categories, what are the age limits, in this there's from grade 6 to grade 9 that is considered as juniors, and from grade 10 11 and to 12 13 there's considered as senior levels. And the interest areas would be the Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, robotic, data analytics, interactive web applications, mobile applications, computer-based games, and virtual reality, these are the areas we are looking from your innovations. So other than these categories, there's these junior category, we open categories, which we consider as age category from 14 to 16, and as senior category we take as 17 to 19, which is open, where the privately they can enroll and submit their projects. So කනිෂ්ඨ තරඟකරුවන් අවුරුදු 6ත් අවුරුදු 9ත් අතර තමයි අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ project submit කරන ඒවායි registrations උයි. එතකොට internet of things, AI, machine learning වගේ areas තමයි අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ. ගොඩක් robotics, මොකද අපි පහුගිය අවුරුදු වලත් අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වුණා වගේම තරඟකරුවන් අපිට සෑහෙන මේ දායකත්වයක් දුන්නා මේ හොඳ innovative products ඉදිරිපත් කරලා computer based games කරපු දරුවන් ඉන්නවා මෙතන. ඒ වගේම innovative IoT use කරලා කරපු ළමයි ඉන්නවා. අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ ඒ වගේ categories වලට. සාමාන්‍ය web development එකක්, website එකක් වගේ ප්‍රාථමික දෙයක් අපි මෙතනින් බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඒ හින්දා අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ පොඩ්ඩක් advanced, පොඩ්ඩක් forward thinking solution එකක් අපිට present කරන්න පුළුවන් ළමයි තමයි අපි මෙතනින් බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ ඉදිරියට ගෙනියන්න. Dr. Randil will and Dr. Sandruan will take over from here and take you all through this next session, which will give you all how to submit the projects and take it from there onwards. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the introduction. So I'm Dr. Sandharwan from University of Colombo School of Computing. At the same time, with us we have Dr. Randil. So he's the one who headed the last year judging process. So this year I'm going to involve with that. So I have a separate slide set. So shall I share it? So I guess you all can see my slides. Hello.
Yes, we can see Dr. Sandharwan.
Yeah, thank you very much. So when we come to this entire process, so University of Colombo School of Computing, so we are responsible for evaluating these projects. At the end of the day, so all students, they will submit their projects. So end of the day, we are going to evaluate it. So this process consists of several stages. So I will explain them one by one, and at the same time, so what we are looking at, what are the expectations and all, what is the criteria. So I am going to explain these things. ඒ වගේම මම විටින් විට මේක සිංහල ඉංග්‍රීසි දෙකෙන්ම explain කරන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා. මම ඩොක්ටර් සඳරුවන් කොළඹ විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයෙන් ඒ වගේම මාත් එක්ක මේ join වෙලා ඉන්නවා ඩොක්ටර් රන්දිල්. එයා තමයි ගිය අවුරුද්දේ මේ judging process එකත් එක්ක involve වුණේ lead කරේ. So මේ අවුරුද්දේ මම ඒක කරනවා, ඒ වගේම එයාත් support කරනවා. ඉතින් මේ session එකේදී මම බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ අපේ expectations මොනවද, මොන වගේ criteria හැකටද ඔයගොල්ලෝ evaluate කරන්නේ, ඒ දේවල් ටික තමයි මම කතා කරන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ. අපි බලමු step by step කොහොමද ඒ දේවල් කියලා. So as I mentioned, so this consists of mainly two rounds. First round, end of the day, you all are submitting your project with source files and other required documentations and all. So later we can discuss. You will submit a video clip as well. So based on those your source code, rushes, and other relevant materials as well as documentations. So we are going to evaluate you in the first round. So there is a criteria. So later I will explain that. And then the second round. So once you get selected, so then you have to physically present and simply you have to come to Columbia University and you have to present your product or solution. So that are the steps. So then finally we will based on your performance and presentations, we will nominate best project for APICTA competition as well. So that is the higher level idea of this process. මම කලින් කිව්වා වගේ මේ process එකේ stages කීපයක් තියෙනවා. මේකෙදී පළවෙනි stage එකේදී අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ ඕගොල්ලෝ අපිට එවන ඕගොල්ලෝ මේ project එක submit කරද්දී එවන project files ඒකට අපි පස්සේ කතා කරනවා video clip එකක් ඕගොල්ලෝ එවන්න ඕනේ. ඒවා ඒ වගේම තව documentations ඒවත් එක්ක අපි evaluate කරලා බලනවා ඕගොල්ලන්ව second round එකට ගෙනියන්න පුළුවන්ද මොන තත්ත්වෙද තියෙන්නේ එහෙම තෝරා ගන්න අයව අපි ඊළඟට දෙවනි second round එකට ගෙනියනවා එතකොට ඒගොල්ලන්ට physically ඒගොල්ලන්ට University of Columbia School of Computing එන්න වෙනවා ඊට පස්සේ ඕගොල්ලන්ට physically presentation එකක් කරන්න ඕනේ ඒ දේවල් බලලා ඊට පස්සේ අපි finalist ලා ඒ කියන්නේ හොඳම අයව අපි තෝරා ගන්නවා මෙතෙන්දී ඊට පස්සේ දැන් කලින් present කරපුවා explain කළා වගේ අපි හොඳම අයව APICTA කියන international conference international event එකට එහෙම නැත්නම් competition එකට අපි nominate කරනවා එතකොට ඕක තමයි මේ අපේ involvement එක බලමු මේ stages වලදී කොහොමද දේවල් වෙන්නේ කියලා ඇත්තටම මේ stage 1 කිව්වම I guess now you have a rough understanding what is stage 1 so we are going to evaluate you based on whatever you have submitted right so if we consider this submission so based on our previous experiences we have identified following common mistakes so the idea of telling these things so then you can avoid these so that is the purpose now maybe now later you will get an understanding how to upload these files and also sometime we can see corrupted files and not properly uploaded and there are cases we can see certain files are missing there are certain cases we will set up your applications in our environment so then we can see we can't do that because certain things are missing and similarly certain things cannot be we can't read them so there are cases like that and then there are certain applications once we try to navigate or we can try to explore or when we try to interact with that then there are certain errors so we can during our past experience so we can see these kind of things and sometime you may have used certain third-party software tools and sometime we have experiences you have used certain older versions of certain frameworks so then there are certain issues and certain files are not compatible with modern frameworks libraries and maybe OS as well so likewise there are common issues we can see during round 1 මම දැන් මේ අපේ ඕගොල්ලන්ට පොඩි අයිඩියා එකක් තියෙනවා මේ කොහොමද රවුන්ඩ් 1 වෙන්නේ කියලා. ඒ කියන්නේ ඕගොල්ලන් අපිට සබ්මිට් කරන ෆයිල්ස් අපි ඒව සමහර වෙලාවට අපි ඒව අපේම ඉන්ෆ්‍රාස්ට්‍රක්චර් එක අපේම එන්වයරන්මන්ට් එක අපි සෙට් අප් කරන වෙලාවල් තියෙනවා. ඉතින් ඒ වෙලාවට අපිට සමහර දේවල් වල ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා. සමහර ෆයිල්ස් හරියට අප්ලෝඩ් වෙලා නැහැ. ඒ වගේම සමහර ෆයිල්ස් අඩුයි. ඒ වගේම සමහර දේවල් සෙට් අප් කරලා අපි ඉන්ටරැක්ට් කරන්න try කරාම ඒක හරියට වෙන්නේ නැහැ. සමහර දේවල් ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ පැත්තෙන් ටෙස්ට් වෙලා නැති වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේ issues තියෙනවා සමහර වෙලාවට අපි දැකලා තියෙනවා සමහර libraries framework ගොඩාක් outdated. එතකොට අපිට ඒවා set up කරන්න ගියාම ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා. ඒ වගේම සමහරලාට third party tools පාවිච්චි කරලා තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේ issues තියෙනවා. ඉතින් වගේ දේවල් සමහර ඒවා ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ මැෂින් එකේ විතරක් කමර්ෂියලි ගත්ත මොනවා හරි දේවල් පාවිච්චි කරලා තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේ issues එන්න පුළුවන්. ඉතින් ඇත්තටම අපි expect කරනවා ඔයගොල්ලන් අපිට එවන දේවල් වලින් අපිට මේක අවශ්‍ය නම් run කරලා බලන්න පුළුවන් කියලා. ඉතින් එතෙන්දි සමහර දේවල් වල බැරි වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒක ගැන මම ඉස්සරහට කතා කරනවා. මොකද ඔයගොල්ලන්ට වීඩියෝ ක්ලිප් එකක් අපි එවන්න කියලා තියෙනවා link එකක්. එතකොට ඒකෙදී ඒ ගොඩක් දේවල් අපිට විසඳ ගන්න පුළුවන්. මම හිතනවා රවුන්ඩ් 1 කියන එක ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ සබ්මිෂන් එකෙන් පස්සේ ඉන්වෝල්ව්මන්ට් එකක් නැතුව යන process එකක්. අපි මම ඉස්සරහදී කියනවා ගයිඩ්ලයින් එක කොහොමද මොන වගේ කන්ඩිෂන්ස්ද අපි බලන්න කියලා.
Now let's move to evaluation criteria. Now, what are the points? What are the consideration? And then how do you earn marks? And those things we can discuss. Now, when we come to round 1, as you all know now, you have to upload your documents, source files, and video clips and all. So based on that, we are going to evaluate you. So during this evaluation, we will consider the problem definition. Now, you can't just develop something and then send it to us and move forward. You know, even you can't now, your father said something or your teacher said something and you develop it. So it doesn't make much sense. You have to have a good problem definition. So what is the real world requirement? And so then, you know, there may be other solutions as well. So then you have to identify what is the uniqueness of your approach, right? So you are getting marks for those things. Now, if you consider this criteria, now you can see on screen now problem definition. So what is the real world problem? And what is now once you solve it, so how important it is, and what are the advantages of solving it, and the impact for the society and the nature of the problem. So we have to discuss those kind of things. So we need a good problem definition. And then when we come to problems, so there may be other solutions as well. So then what is your uniqueness? So you have to highlight it, right? So originality, or you know, you may have you may solve the same existing problem other people already solved, or they have solutions, but you're going to do it in a different way. So novelty is there, and or creativity may be there, right? So likewise, you are getting a major component of marks. Now here you are getting 30% of your mark for the innovation and uniqueness of your solution. So that is highly important, because we are planning to at end of the day, the ultimate objective is compete in international level competition, right? So then we have to have a good understanding of your innovation and uniqueness of your solution or product. That is there. And then there is another thing now, when we come to your solution, or then you may have different designs, architectures and all. So you may use different type of framework libraries and all. So then there should be a proper justification for that. And what is the reason for selecting that design? And what is the reason for that particular architecture? For example, you may familiar with a particular framework or library, then you're using it for your problem solving process. Then it doesn't make much sense, because there may be certain other framework or libraries more appropriate for your problem. And now if you are coming with the kind of a design with different sensors and all, so you may have selected a certain sensors. Then what is the justification? Why did you select it? So likewise, and when we come to your architecture, whether we can scale it, right? So if there are additional requirements, or if you want to cater it for different domains, then can we do that? So likewise, we consider the soundness of the design and architecture of the solution. And finally you may have a good problem definition, and your solution is innovative, and there is a uniqueness, and you have proposed sound design and architecture. But still, if you don't have, now let's say you don't have working model, prototype, or technical implementation, then you won't be able to move forward. So definitely you have to have a proper working model, proof of concept kind of implementation that is required. That is highly important. Now, if you consider this marking scheme, you can see 20% of your marks you are getting for the working model. So that is highly important. And then we will focus on sustainability and future potential as well. Now, for example, now once you develop this thing, whatever your solution, so then what are the possibilities of commercializing it? Or what are the possibilities of you have done it for a particular domain, so whether you can apply or deploy it in other different other areas or other contexts. So likewise, what are the potential areas to apply this? So likewise, you have to come up with kind of a understanding. So what is the associated sustainability of this solution, and potential future work as well. So then finally, as you all know, the presentation and communication, you are getting 10% of your mark. My main concern is now when we come to this marking scheme, you can see, so you are getting 30 for your innovativeness and uniqueness, right? So that is highly important. And then 15 for your architecture and design, another 20 for your implementation, and sustainability and future potential. That is also a 15% again. මං හිතනවා දැන් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට හොඳ අයිඩියා එකක් ඇති අපි කලින් කතා කරා මොකද්ද රවුන්ඩ් 1 මොකද්ද රවුන්ඩ් 2 කියන්නේ කියලා. දැන් මෙතෙන්දී ඇත්තටම ඕගොල්ලන් මොනවා හරි ඕගොල්ලන්ට හිතුණා නිකන් ජස්ට් හිතිච්ච නිසා හැදුවා, එක්කෝ මගේ පේරන්ට්ස්ලා කිව්ව නිසා කරා, ටීචර් කිව්ව නිසා, එහෙම හරියන්නේ. ඇත්තටම you have to have a proper ඕගලන්ට තියෙන්න ඕනේ problem definition එකක්. ඇයි මම මේක කරන්නේ? මේකෙන් මොකද්ද solve වෙන problem එක? මොනවද මේකෙන් තියෙන benefits? මේක නිසා මේ මොන වගේ benefits ද society එකට හම්බ වෙන්න පුළුවන්? එක්කෝ particular domain එකකට මොන වගේ දේවල්ද වෙන්නේ? හොඳ understanding එකක් තියෙන්න ඕනේ මේ problem එක ගැන. ඒක මොන domain එකේ කොහොම ප්‍රශ්නයක්ද කියන එක. ඒ වගේම ඊට පස්සේ ඇත්තටම අපිට බලන්න වෙනවා මේ ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ මේ සොලියුෂන් එකේ තියෙන යුනික්නස් එක, ඒකේ තියෙන ඉනෝවේටිව් ගතිය මොකක්ද? ඒ කියන්නේ කොහොමද ඒක ඉනෝවේටිව් කියලා කියන්නේ? මොකද ඒ ප්‍රොබ්ලම් එකටම අනිත් අයත් එක සොලියුෂන්ස් දීලා තියෙනවා. ඒතකොට ඔයා කොහොමද අනිත් අයකින් වෙනස් වෙන්නේ? අන්න ඒකට ඔයගොල්ලන්ට හම්බ වෙනවා 30%. So that is ඒක ලොකු කම්පොනන්ට් එකක්. ඒ වගේම ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ ඩිසයින් එක, ආකිටෙක්චර් එක නිකන් මට හිතුණා මම ෆැමිලිය මේ දේවල් වලට, ඒක නිසා මම කරා වගේ වෙනවට වැඩිය ඕගොල්ලන්ට තියෙන්න ඕනේ හොඳ ජස්ටිෆිකේෂන් එකක්. මෙන්න මේ හේතු නිසා තමයි මම මේ වගේ ෆ්‍රේම්වර්ක් ලයිබ්‍රරීස් එහෙම නැත්නම් මේ වගේ ඩිසයින් එකක් මම සිලෙක්ට් කරේ. ඒ වගේම මම මේ වගේ ආකිටෙක්චර් එකකට ගිහින් තියෙනවා, මේ වගේ සෙන්සර්ස් මේ වගේ දේවල් පාවිච්චි කළා. ඒකවල ජස්ටිෆිකේෂන් එකක් තියෙන්න ඕනේ. ඒක මට නිකන් හම්බුණා, මට ලේසියෙන් ඇක්සස් තිබුණා, එහෙම නෙවෙයි. වගේ problem එකේ හැටියට you have to have a good justification for your design and architecture. ඒ වගේම අන්තිමට ඔයගොල්ලන් වැඩ කරන working model එකක් තියෙනවා. මේක demonstrate කරන්න පුළුවන් වෙනවා. We can understand we are not expecting commercial level product, right? But you have to have a proof of concept. ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ perfect commercial solution එකක් වගේ නෙමෙයි. හැබැයි ඔයගොල්ලෝ කෑලි එකතු කරලා මොනලා මේ වැඩේ කරලා ඒක concept එක අපිට working model එකක් විදිහට පෙන්වන්න. ඒකට ඔයගොල්ලන්ට හම් වෙන ලකුණු 20ක්. ඉතින් ඒ implementation එක හරියම වැදගත්. මොකද ඒක නැති වුණොත් අර උඩ තියෙන line items වලින් ඔක්කොම earn කරත් වැඩක් නැහැ if you don't have a working model. ඒක සෑහෙන වැදගත්. ඒ වගේම sustainability කියන්නේ මේකෙන් මොකද්ද ඊළඟට කරන්න පුළුවන් අපිට මේක අපිට commercial opportunities මේකේ තියෙනවාද? එක්කෝ මේකෙන් අපිට අපි මම මේ domain එකට කරා හැබැයි මේ වගේ තව domains වලට මේක ගෙනියන්න පුළුවන්. ඒතකොට තව benefits හම්බ වෙනවා. ඒතර මේක sustain කරගන්න අපිට පුළුවන්ද? ඒ කියන්නේ දැන් ඔයගොල්ලන් මේකට යම් කිසි ඉන්වෙස්ට්මන්ට් එකක් දාලා වෙලාව ටයිම් සල්ලි වෙන්න පුළුවන් එහෙම වියදම් කළා මේක කරලා තියෙනවා වෙන්න පුළුවන්. මේ long term මේකේ multiple produce කරනවා නම් එතකොට ඒක කොහොමද sustain වෙන්නේ? එක්ක මේක deploy කරාට පස්සේ කොහොමද මේක තියෙන්නේ දිගට? මේ ඕගොල්ලන් ඕනෑම දෙයකට maintenance hosting වගේ services ඕනේ. ඉතින් කොහොමද මේක sustain වෙන්නේ? ඒ පැත්ත ගැන idea එකක් තියෙන්න ඕනේ. ඒ වගේම ෆයිනලි හැමෝම දන්නවා ඉතින් presentation and communication මේ පැත්තට ඕගොල්ලන්ට 10% හම්බ වෙනවා. ඉතින් මෙන්න මේ වගේ ක්‍රයිටීරියා එකක් තමයි අපි බලන්නේ round 1 වලට. ඉතින් මෙතනින් මේ ක්‍රයිටීරියා එකෙන් හොඳටම ලකුණු ගන්න ඒවා අපි සිලෙක්ට් කරලා අපි ඒගොල්ලන්ව ගේනවා second round එකට. Then you all know you have to come to University of Columbus School of Computer. Physically, you have to come. So then you have to present your idea. So then, as I mentioned before, so you are getting something like, let's say, 10 minutes. So within that time period, so you have to present this again. And then there will be a Q&A session, and then they may ask different type of questions as well. So while you're doing the demonstrations, they will ask questions. So that will be the idea of second round. So now when we come to second round, so the criteria is almost similar. But the problem is certain and the line items are same. So එකම විදිහට තමයි මේ තියෙන්නේ second round එකෙත් problem definition, innovativeness and innovation and uniqueness, design and architecture, prototype, sustainability, communication, all are same. But the amount of mark that you are getting here slightly different. Now if you consider here the uniqueness and the innovativeness of your solution, you are getting 35, the highest amount of the if you consider these line items, so 35 is the highest. And then you are getting the working model, the prototype, ඔගොල්ලන්ට 20% හම්බ වෙනවා. ඒ වගේම sustainability, future potential, ඒ පැත්තට ඔයගොල්ලන්ට 20% හම්බ වෙනවා. I think usually once again presentation වල 10%. ඉතින් second round එක කියලා අර මේ අපි evaluate කරන criteria එක වෙනසක් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. හැබැයි හම්බ වෙන ලකුණු ප්‍රමාණවල වල වෙනසක් තියෙනවා මේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ compare කරොත් round 1 එකත් එක්ක. ඉතින් මේ දේවල් තමයි අපි මෙතනදී බලන්නේ. ඒ වගේම මේ අපි තව ඉස්සරහට ගියොත් මේකේ මම I'm trying to give you a example, right? Now this is a selected example, right? You may we have different categories. So you want to do something in a different category, but this is just a example. I'm just trying to tell you the expectations, right? So now actually I don't know whether there will be a innovativeness in this smart water bottle, right? But I just try to give you the concept and give you the idea what is expectation and how do you present it, and when you are arguing and justifying certain things, so how to do that. So I'm trying to do that. Then don't take this domain seriously, right? But try to get the idea. So now this is a story related to a smart water bottle, right? Now the problem definition, it comes in something like this. Now it says, Colombo, now it's focusing on people who are running as a physical activity, right? So jogging or running, whatever, right? So then as you all know, we are very closer to equator, and our climate is quite hot. Then we have to have a required amount of water, right? So otherwise dehydration will be there, and then it will be harmful. So now it doesn't matter whether jogging, running, or any sport, or now let's say there is a person who is working outside, or even inside it's a problem, right? So you have to have a required amount of water. You have to drink that amount, right? So then if not, there are issues, right? So then based on this problem, right, so that is something important. The water is something necessary to our uh, health and day-to-day life, right? So now here the focusing on a smart water bottle, right? So then there are many water bottles, smart water bottles are there. Then you have to highlight what is your uniqueness, right? So now when we come to now this is once again I'm telling you now I'm just trying to give you the idea, right? මේ example එකේදී ඇත්තටම මේ මම බලන්නේ මේ idea එක දෙන්න නැතුව මේ product එකවත් මේ solution එක ගැනවත් ඒ category එක ගැනවත් ඒක ගැන හිතන්න යන්න එපා. ඕගොල්ලන් මොකක් හරි category එක යමක් කරනවා නම් ඕගොල්ලන් ළඟ තියෙන්න ඕනේ මම කලින් slide එකේ explain කරා වගේ මොකද්ද problem එක? ඇයි මේක වැදගත් වෙන්නේ? අන්න ඒ වගේ justification එකක් තියෙන්න ඕනේ. මං ඇයි මේක කරන්නේ? මේකේ මොන වගේ benefits තියෙනවද? මොන වගේ service එකක් මේ දේ කිරීම තුළින් මොන වගේ දේවල්ද society එකට හෝ particular domain එකකට context එකකට හම්බ වෙන්නේ? අන්න ඒ වගේ definition එකක් තියෙන්න ඕනේ. ඇයි මේක කරන්නේ? මේ problem එක ගැන. ඒ වගේ මේකේ uniqueness එකක් තියෙන්නත් ඕනේ. So many smart water bottles තියෙනවා. එතකොට ඔයා කියන්න ඕනේ මගේ water bottle එක මෙහෙමයි. මේකේ මෙන්න මේ features, I have these features and I have done it in this way and so due to those things I have this uniqueness. එන්නේ ඒ වගේ ඔයගොල්ලන්ට කියන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්න ඕනේ. හරි තව water bottles තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. හැබැයි මගේ එක වෙනස්. මෙන්න මේ හේතු නිසා වෙනස්. මේක එක්ක low cost වෙන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙම නැත්නම් මේකෙන් හම්බෙන දේවල්. ඒ කියන්නේ මේකේ තියෙන sensors සහ මේක let's say එක mobile එකකට connect කරලා තියෙනවා වෙන්න පුළුවන්. මම මේ architect කරලා තියෙන විදිහට මේක design කරලා තියෙන විදිහට මෙන්න මේවා තමයි මගේ uniqueness එක. මෙන්න මේවා තමයි මේවෙන් තමයි මම අනිත් අයට වැඩිය වෙනස් වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. මම මේ විදිහට තමයි මේක මේ problem එකට තියෙන අනිත් උත්තරත් එක්ක බලුවම මම ඉස්සරහට අවිල්ලා තින්නේ මෙන්න මේ දේවල්. So you have to highlight your uniqueness. So that is highly important. Then if we go on with the same example, right? So now මේ water bottle එකේ example එකකට ගමුකෝ නිකන් shape එක. නිකන් මට හිතුණා මෙහෙම shape එකක්. එහෙම හරියන්නේ නැහැ. So you have to have a justification. What's the reason for the now I'm just considering one එක දෙයක් විතරයි මම මේ නිකන් shape එක කියලා කිව්වේ. But when you are designing it there are many sensors and connected mobiles and different OS තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. එක දේවල් තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ හැම දෙයකටම justification නැතින. ඇයි මම මේක මෙහෙම කරන්නේ? ඇයි මම මේ විදිහේ architecture එකක් මේ විදිහේ design එකකට යන්නේ? ඇයි මම මේ වගේ decisions අරගෙන මේ වගේ මේ දේවල් connect කරේ? මොකද්ද හේතුව? ඒක අර මම දන්න හින්දා මම familiar නිසා you can't say like that. මේ එක්ක මට ටීචර් කිව්ව නිසා මෙහෙම එහෙම බෑ. මේ හේතු නිසා තමයි මම මෙහෙම ඩිසයින් කරේ. මේ වගේ සෙන්සර්ස් ගත්තේ, මෙහෙම ආකිටෙක්ට් කළේ, මෙහෙම ඩිසයින් කරේ මේ හේතු නිසා. So you have to have something like that. So that is required. So then as I mentioned before, the working model is required, right? So the functional prototype of the a smart water bottle, so that is needed. So then it sends certain there are sensors and it consider, for example, maybe consider environmental condition, body condition, and then there will be certain calculations or predictions or whatever. Then it produce, now you have to drink this amount of water and you have consumed this amount, but you have to have this amount. So likewise ඒ වගේ දේවල් තියෙන මොනවද ඒ අර අපි commit වෙච්ච unique features ටික implement කරලා පෙන්වන්න වෙනවා ඔයගොල්ලන්ට. එන්න ඒ වගේ ඒවා ඉතින් ඔයගොල්ලන්ගෙන් අපි expect කරන්නේ finish වෙලා ලස්සනට තියෙන commercial level එකේ product එකක් තියෙන්න ඕනේ කියලා. හැබැයි properly working වැඩ කරන model එකක් තියෙන්න ඕනේ. ඒ වගේ අර අපි දිගටම කතා වුණා වගේ ඒකේ working model එක තියෙන්න ඕනේ. ඊට පස්සේ ඇත්තටම මේ කොහොමද මේක sustain කරගන්නේ? ඇත්තටම මේ සස්ටේනබිලිටි පැත්ත ගැන අපිට අයිඩියා එකක් තියෙන්න ඕනේ. ඉතින් ඉන්ඩිවිජුවල්ස්ලට මොන වගේ මේකෙන් බෙනිෆිට්ස් තියෙද? එතකොට අපි හිතමු මේක ලෝ කොස්ට් අප්‍රෝච් එකක් වාගේ තියෙන. එතකොට මේක මාස් ස්කේල් ප්‍රොඩියුස් කරනවා නම් දැනට තියෙන ඒවාට වැඩිය මගේ එක ගාන අඩුයි. මොකද එතනින් ඒ වගේ මට මේකේ මාකට් පොටෙන්ෂල් එකක් තියෙනවා. So likewise you have to have a understanding how to sustain this, right? සමහර solutions තියෙන්න පුළුවන් even to deploy it and running maintenance there is a cost නේ. So කොහොමද ඒවා cover වෙන්නේ? ඒ වගේ understanding එකක් තියෙන්න ඕනේ. ඉතින් මේක වෙන domains වලට ගෙනියන්න පුළුවන්. දැන් අපි මේක මේ jogging and running වගේ කතා කරාටද hiking පැත්තට හිතුවොත් කොහොමද? එතකොට වෙන domains වලට ගියොත් මොන වගේ use cases තියෙන්නේ? ඉතින් ඒ වගේ පැත්ත ගැන understanding එකක් තියෙන්න ඕනේ. ඉතින් මේකට ඇත්තටම එකක් හදන්න ගිය cost එක යම් ප්‍රමාණයක් වෙනවා වගේ වෙලාව තව equipment item sensors ගත්ත ඒවට ගිය cost එකක් තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙම නැති වුණත් framework එකක්ම වුණත් ඔයා අරගෙන ඒකට දාපු time එකක් තියෙනවා. ඒකත් එක්ක learning curve certain දේවල් learn කරන්න තියෙන. ඇත්තටම මේකට කොච්චර රිසෝස් යූස් වෙලා තියෙනවද? ඉතින් එතකොට ඒවත් එක්ක තව මේක ආපහු ඩුප්ලිකේට් කරගෙන යනවා නම් එහෙම නැත්නම් තව ගොඩක් වෙන කමියුනිටි එකකට මේක ගෙනියනවා නම් ස්කේල් කරනවා නම් මොනවද ඒ possibilities අන්න ඒ වගේ අන්ඩර්ස්ටෑන්ඩින් එකක් තියෙන්න ඕනේ. ඒ වගේම අපි කලිනුත් කතා කරා අන්තිමට ඕගොල්ලන්ට මේක ඩිමෝ කරලා ප්‍රොටෝටයිප් කරලා පෙන්වන්න වෙනවා. ඒ වගේම අහන ප්‍රශ්න වලට උත්තර දෙන්න වෙනවා ඒ ඩිමොන්ස්ට්‍රේෂන්ස් වලදී. ඒ වගේම ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ clearly identify කරපු ඒ problem definition එක ඒකට ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ solution එක ඉතින් ඒක unique සහ innovative solution එක මොකක්ද? ඒ පැත්ත ගැන ඇත්තටම ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ප්‍රසන්ටේෂන් එකේදී කමියුනිකේට් කරන්න වෙනවා ජජස්ලට කන්වින්ස් කරන්න වෙනවා මේක ඇත්තටම හොඳයි මේක අපිට ඇත්තටම ඕගොල්ලන්ට පුළුවන් නම් ඒ වෙලාවේදී ඕගොල්ලන්ට කන්වින්ස් කරන්න මේක ඇත්තටම ඉන්ටර්නැෂනල් ලෙවල් එකට ගෙනියන්න පුළුවන් මේ ප්‍රසන්ටේෂන් පැත්තෙන් මේ විදිහට ප්‍රසන්ට් කළා ග්ලෝබල් ඉන්ටර්නැෂනල් ලෙවල් එකේදී මේක ප්‍රසන්ට් කරන්න පුළුවන් ඒ වගේ වැලියු එකක් තියෙනවා කියන එක ඕගොල්ලෝ කන්වින්ස් කරන්න ඕනේ. ඉතින් ඒ කමියුනිකේෂන් එක ඕගොල්ලන්ට කරන්න වෙනවා. මේක මේ මම මේ වෝටර් බොටල් එක එක්සැම්පල් එකක් විදිහට ගත්තා. ඉතින් ඒ වගේ ඕගොල්ලන් ඩිෆරන්ට් කැටගරිස් තියෙනවා. ඒ කැටගරිස් වලදී ඕගොල්ලන්ට පුළුවන් වෙන්න ඕනේ මේ වගේ ඒ ආගියුමන්ට් එක අරගෙන එන්න. ඉතින් මම හිතනවා ඔයගොල්ලන්ට දැන් හොඳ අන්ඩර්ස්ටෑන්ඩින් එකක් ඇති කියලා මේවා කොහොමද වෙන්නේ කියන එක. round 1 round 2 expectation ඒවේ criteria එක marks හම් වෙන්නේ කොහොමද කියන එක ගැන I guess you have a good understanding. ඒ වගේම මේකත් හරි වැදගත්. ඇත්තටම මේ දැන් සමහර අයගේ solutions already හදලා තියෙන පුළුවන්. ඒවා කවුරු හරි use කරනවා වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒතකොට testimonials තියෙනවා නම් ඇත්තටම මේ ඒවට evidence maybe letters or සමහර දේවල් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට කමෙන්ට්ස් විදියට හම්බ වෙලා තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. සමහර විට ඒක depending on your solution you may have a different type of testimonials. ඒව evidence තියෙනවා නම් ඒව ගේන්න මේ presentations වලට ඒක definitely a supportive. ඒකෙන් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට advantage එකක් තියෙනවා. ඒක නිසා testimonials තියෙනවා නම් ඒවත් අරන් ඉන්න ඒකත් හොඳ දෙයක්. ඇත්තට මේක ඉනිෂියලි ෆස්ට් රවුන්ඩ් එකේදී ඔයගලන්ට එවන්න පුළුවන් ඊට පස්සේ ඉතින් ඒවා අපිට පෙන්නන්නත් පුළුවන් සෙකන්ඩ් රවුන්ඩ් වගේ આવුත් ඉතින් හැබැයි ඉතින් එතෙන්දී ඉතින් මේ ඒ ටෙස්ටිමෝනියල් ඇත්ත දේවල් වෙන්න ඕනේ ඉතින් නැත්තම් ඕගොල්ලෝ මේ දන්න කාට හරි කියලා මේක ගැන හොඳ කියන්න ඒ වගේ නෙමෙයි ඇත්තටම රියල් ප්‍රොබ්ලම් එකකට කරා නම් ඒ ප්‍රොබ්ලම් එක solve කරා නම් up to a certain extent or you may have solved සම්පූර්ණයෙන්ම solve කරලා තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඉතින් එතෙන්දී ඒ community එකෙන් ඒ user ගෙන් ඒ context එකෙන් ඇත්තටම ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ feedback එක testimonials ඒ වගේ දේවල් ගොඩක් වැදගත්. ඉතින් මම හිතනවා දැන් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට මේ judging criteria එක ගැන හොඳ idea එකක් තියෙනවා. I guess now you have a good understanding how do we do the judging and how how do you earn marks. ඉතින් ඒක නිසා මේ මං හිතනවා ඔයගොල්ලෝ අපි common mistakes ගොඩක් මුලින් මතක් කරා අපි round 1 වල round 2 වල ඉතින් ඒවා minimize කරලා ඔයගොල්ලන් දේවල් submit කරයි ඊළඟට මේ evaluation process එකේ ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ අය කියලා. ඉතින් wishing you all මේ හැම participant කෙනෙකුටම අපි විශ් කරනවා මේක හොඳින් කරගෙන යන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්න කියලා. මොකද ඔයගොල්ලන් අමාරුවෙන් ඔයගොල්ලන් ක්‍රියේටිවිටි එක යූස් කරගෙන ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ මේක ආසහින්දන මේ කරන්නේ මේ කැටගරිස් තියෙනවා ඒවා සිලෙක්ට් කරගෙන ඉතින් ඒ තෝට්ස් ඒ ඔක්කොම හොඳ තැනකට ගේන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්න කියලා නැෂනල් ලෙවල් එකෙන් උඩට ඒ වගේම ඉන් එහාට යන්න ඔයගොල්ලන්ට පුළුවන් වෙන්න කියලා අපි ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරනවා මේ process එකේදී. ඉතින් wish you all the best. අපි බලමු ඊළඟට මොනවද තියෙන questions concerns කියලා. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay. Now let us take you through this file sharing, file uploading. When you submit your project, இதில் நாங்கள் உங்களுக்கு எப்படி அந்த ஃபைல் அப்லோட் பண்ணுறது உங்களோட ப்ரொஜெக்ட் அப்லோட் பண்ணுற விதத்தை எப்படி சொல்லி தரோம். சித்திரை, can you move to the next slide? You will receive an email with the link to open the folder. And you, by default, you will be given a 50 MB file. But if you need more, then you can make a request so that accordingly we should be able to increase the size. உங்களுக்கு உங்களோட நீங்கள் கொடுத்த இமெயில் அட்ரஸுக்கு வரும் இமெயில் ஒன்று வரும் அந்த ஃபோல்டரோட அதை நீங்கள் டிஃபால்ட்டாக 50 MB வரும். அதில் நீங்கள் உங்களுக்கு அடிஷனலாக தேவைன்னு சொன்னால் நீங்கள் ரிக்வஸ்ட் பண்ணால் நாங்கள் இன்க்ரீஸ் பண்ணி தருவோம். One more thing that most of the time it will go to the junk folder. Please make sure to go ahead and check your junk folder. இமெயில் வர இல்லைன்னு சொன்னால் நீங்கள் ஜங்க் ஃபோல்டரை செக் பண்ணி கொடுங்க. கூடுதலாக அது ஜங்க் ஃபோல்டருக்குலாம் போயிருக்கும். நெக்ஸ்ட், when you're uploading it, you just open the file. You'll be taken to your specific folder. Then you can upload all your files, instructions as per the instruction given, and then you should be able to get this. So you can proceed with the link and you will receive a code. Again, the code may go to your junk folder. Please make sure to check that out. And இதில் நீங்கள் அந்த கிளிக் பண்ண உடனே உங்களுக்கு கோடு ஒன்று வரும். அந்த கோடும் சம்டைம் ஜங்க் ஃபோல்டருக்கு போகலாம். அதை நீங்கள் ஜங்க் ஃபோல்டரில் போய் செக் பண்ணி உங்களுக்கு இன்கேஸ் இன்பாக்ஸுக்கு வராட்டி அதை செக் பண்ணி நீங்கள் ஓப்பன் பண்ணி கொள்ளுங்க. அதுக்கு பிறகு நீங்கள் இமெயில் வெரிஃபை பண்ணி யூ கேன் கோ ஹெட் அண்ட் ஓப்பன் தட் ஃபோல்டர். யா, கோ ஹெட். Yeah, go ahead. I covered already. Right. So அதுக்கு பிறகு நீங்கள் போயிட்டு அப்லோட் ஃபைல் the upload பட்டனை கிளிக் பண்ணி you can upload all the files. Yeah. Right. இதில் நீங்கள் செக் பண்ணி பார்க்கலாம். You can check whether files are being uploaded properly. You can check the version. You can check the time and all that. In case if you want to replace it, you can do that. Until the time that you the link is expired, that means that until the deadline that you should be able to go ahead and replace it, you can go ahead and add any number of files. உங்களுக்கு அந்த டெட்லைன் முடியும் வரைக்கும் உங்களுக்கு அப்டேட் பண்ணிக்கொள்ளலாம், சேஞ்ச் பண்ணிக்கொள்ளலாம். அதுக்கு பிறகு நாங்கள் ஃபைனலாக க்ளோஸ் பண்ணுற டைமில் எது இருக்கோ அதை நாங்கள் எடுப்போம். ஸோ when the time we close the application, when the closing the file upload, we will take the final version what is there. All right, move on. Yeah. So any question on the file upload, please feel free to ask. Otherwise, I can hand it back to Dr. Sandharwan.
So from this point, like if you have any questions on file uploading, you may raise now. So until Dr. Sandharwan comes back.
Yes, there is a question hand raised. But you can type the question in the chat window also.
Is there any possibility to like, so better you may put into the chat, then we can answer.
I don't know
the
whether the
files
chat
that
is
need to,
enabled.
yeah, no, it's coming. The files that you need to upload, Dr. Sandarwan has explained you about uh, about what are the files and notepad to all the executable files that you have to do it with the instruction. And then whatever files that you have uploaded, we will be taking only that into consideration. We will not be taking any, if there is anything wrong, then we will not try to fix it. So we will use the file which is uploaded. Use AI for code generation, that is up to you. But then again, of course, using the smart tool, whatever smart ways, always those are the options which is available. But then again, what we are trying to see whether you can do the coding or not. But actually, what is the innovation that you are bringing in, and all the details have been given to you. I believe you can also answer some of the questions. Okay. If there's no more question, then we can find out.
So any more questions? Yeah, you can present it as a website. That's fine. Like that. The only thing is like it's the presentation mode. Like so, even if you use a website, that's fine. But PPT or whatever the presentation mode should be okay. So another question, like I can use Python for coding? Yes, you can. So the last question, like, is the video is must needed if my project doesn't contain any physical cases at all? Like, if, yeah. So the video is for the projects which are not like easily executable, like in terms of some projects you cannot deploy it once, like some of the libraries and all, like some of them are not doesn't match, right? That's the reason why we expect a video. And also while we are looking at like video, we can get some good inputs rather going into detail, like without like so, because you are the people who knows the project very well. So by looking at the video, we can have a we can get a good idea. That's the whole purpose of asking a video from you. I guess you got the answer. Yeah, you can use one stack, whatever the stack you want. That's fine. That's fine. You can use whatever the tools, shampoo, what it doesn't matter. So, but we do not encourage websites. So we do encourage interactive web applications. Yes, you can use APIs. Any more questions? If the project is hardware project, hold on, hardware project, but I have a small software part of. Yeah, so you may send whatever the like. So the UCSC judges, they require all the related um, software to judge. Like, so you may send whatever the codes. Better you send a like executable file, so then they can easily install and have a look on that. It's not necessary to put show the codes in the video, but basically what they expect is a working prototype with the novelty and the whole the your product. Titira, can you show up the age limit for junior category? It's all about not age limit. So the grade which you are in right now. I have answered earlier, like you can use whatever the third party things like, but anyway, the what we expect is like a sort of working prototype, because if you are to compete World Summit Awards or whatever Asia Pacific IT Alliance, so we should have we should maintain the quality, and we should have to have like sort of competitive sort of thing, like in terms of representation of like Taiwan, Japan, China, or whatever the country, you should be in the same level to compete with others. So when it comes to upload, they will send whatever the required information within an email, if I'm not mistaken. So they will send you a proper guideline what to send, what not to send, where to put your video link, likewise. Yeah, if you talk about one thing in the proposal, then yeah, you can change, but not after the project submission. So you have a few more days. Um, yeah. So, but in the presentation, you need to justify. Okay, and one more thing I need to explain, like, so FITIS Secretariat has mentioned that anybody haven't received any link to upload, please contact this number, which is 077 068 6502. I'll tell you again, 077 068 6502. Please speak to them if you have any problem. So if you have any questions regarding submission, please call that number. Okay, so සහභාගී වෙන දරුවන්ට සහතිකයක් ලැබෙනවද? We will try to give you sort of something, but that I need to check, to be honest. So connect here, then I didn't get the email. So please, Titira, please work on it, and also you can call that number 077 068 6502. So if you don't have any questions, because I think Dr. Sandruan almost covered everything from his end. So he's having a technical issue to connect. So I think if you don't have any further questions, we can end up the call. Yes, you need to get the signature. Yeah, signature. Yes. If you want to change the email address, you need to contact that number. I think it's possible, but I'm not sure exactly whether it can changeable, but they will work around something. If you have any issue, they will give you a solution. Number is 077 068 6502. Okay, so I think we can end the session. If you have any questions, please call this number 077 068 6502. If not, if you have any questions, we will put another number, which is Rika's number. So you may go ahead and ask any questions if you have. Can we do a different project category project? Yeah. So I think if you call this number, you can clarify whatever the questions you have. So they will answer for your questions. Yeah. Of course. I don't think like Tamil they will support, but anyway, like they will do something for that. You can speak in native language. Yeah, Fatima. They will try to, but anyway, they will try to manage somehow. Yeah. So for all the questions, so please speak to this number. So they will clarify whatever the questions you have. So I think it's time to wind up the call. If you have any questions, please reach to that number. So thank you everyone for joining. Please feel free to contact the above number if you have any questions. I wish you all the best. And so 15th is the deadline for the project submission. And if you haven't received any link, please speak to them. And again, they will double check whether you received or not. Thank you very much for participating. I wish you all the very best for your upcoming competition. Thank you.